Hey you! Yes, the awesome viewer. Do you want to know why I've been gone? Do you want me to give away more TF2 items to fill the gaping void of my upload schedule? Well, fear not, my friend, because throughout the rest of January, I will be holding a giveaway for the C.A.P.P.E.R pistol. How do you enter, my friend? Well, the rules are quite simple. All I ask is that you stay active on the channel and either leave your Twitter handle or Steam username in the comments below, and I'll have a winner picked by sometime in the beginning of February. Also, under today's video, I'm going to leave a comment telling me what type of content you'd like to see. Obviously, I would appreciate it if you'd like to keep it Valve related, but if enough people want me to do it off request, then I'll certainly look into it. With that all being said, guys, let's get into the video. Hey guys, it's Dano from Valve Tech, and oh my god, does it feel good to say that? I currently apologize for the infrequent uploads over the past couple of weeks as school recently started back up and it's been hitting me extremely hard, and I've been extremely busy managing that. I hope you don't take it personally, but a man has to prioritize his schoolwork before his YouTube creations. No guarantees, but I'll try to keep a consistent upload schedule, at least 1 to 2 videos a week, but we'll see how it goes. Regardless, I understand the struggles of entering man-up mode for new players, as it can be daunting, unfamiliar, and even a toxic experience if you're in your first round of missions. Man-up mode is what houses the grizzlies of grizzled MVM veterans, and likewise, they're gonna have no patience for newcomers. A common thing they stress is that new people should get familiar with the game by using outside resources like Steam guides or like the YouTube video you are watching. But most people from the outside looking in aren't gonna know this argument and walk blindly into what is for the most part the comp version of MVM. So I'd like to start a new series where I could break down each and every merc in the lineup and discuss their great and not so great potential in the battlefield. I will mainly be touching on loadouts and upgrades based around the 2 cities tour, but consider this a global type tutorial as most of these tips and recommendations are pretty universal, regardless of what tour you're doing. Regardless, we're going to start off with my personal favorite merc of the bunch, the one, the only, Scooty Booty. Okay, this might break your heart, Scout mains, but you aren't going to be killing many things. Wait, I know, don't leave. Trust me, you might like what I have to say as an alternative to killing robots and still only binding them after every kill. You get to make the money and get the honeys. Well, more or less collect the cash to make it, but you get the idea. As Scout, you run the money catcher. Aside from maybe Sniper, every other class in the game struggles to collect all the cash in a round without a Scout, and is one of the main reasons he's integral to everyone's performance. When most robots are killed, they drop cash, which means you need to pick it up. The cash is the main means of buying upgrades, meaning the whole team is counting on you to be able to upgrade their arsenal to go through waves easier, faster. So if you miss a lot of credits, be prepared to either be kicked or asked to switch classes because the team can't afford to lose a lot of credits. Collecting most of it, if not all of it, will grant your team bonus credits, which are handed out at the end of every round, which is a good incentive to collect as much cash as possible during the current round. If a scout collects between 90 and 99% of all cash in a certain wave, then the team will receive an extra 50 credits upon the round's completion. However, if the scout doesn't miss a single credit, then your team gets a whopping 100 extra credits at the end of the round. While these extra credits seem small, they add up as the rounds go on and give your team a lot more breathing room when it comes to their upgrades. As a scout, you should realize that the 5 missing credits is more like missing 50, as you only be getting the extra 50 credits instead of the 100 if you got the extra 5 little credits that you missed. So it's important you move quickly and efficiently to ensure you can catch them all. This transitions nicely into my next topic, which is the upgrade path you should take for Scout. For the most part, the first couple of rounds you want to focus on your speed and jump height, and Mad Milk slowdown effect. I would recommend the very first thing you do when you get into the first setup round is upgrade your Mad Milk with the slowdown effect, and then finish off by buying your speed and jump upgrades. Now, as the rounds progress, I would recommend working on your defensive buffs, and mainly you want to focus on blast resistance, bullet resistance, and crit resistance. Fire resistance is something you shouldn't have to worry about, so just focus on maxing out those 3. Don't forget to upgrade the recharge time on the Mad Milk so you can more effectively lay it down on the robots. After that, I would recommend just upgrading your primary weapon or Fan of War if you so please. It also doesn't hurt to fill your Uber canteen with Uber, so you can collect money without the worry of dying. Other than that though, let's get into the gameplay tactics of Scout. As Scout, your only job isn't just getting money, and actually you are also a support type role. Using your Mad Milk is a powerful tool that can be used to reap health from the enemy robots, and also slow them down once the upgrade is purchased. Be sure to throw this white substance down on any crowd of robots to make it super easy for your team to clean up. With that, you also want to make sure you milk the Super Scouts in particular, as if they get away with the bomb, you're going to get a lot of flack from your team. So make sure you prioritize them and slow them down by all means, if they are present on the battlefield. Otherwise, the Fan of War is a great utility and can help the team clean up bigger robots a ton faster. Upon hitting an enemy with this gun buy, they will be marked for death, which in fancy words means you and the whole team do many crits to said marked target. This can be great for easily dealing with larger opponents. Keep in mind that you can't mark tanks for death, and you can also only mark one target for death at a time, so don't try and run into a whole crowd of robots and mark them all at once. Some other keynotes you want to take in mind are to be careful with where you move around the map, as you don't want to attract the robot onto a different path that can be harmful to your team. And considering the fact that you're generally going to be the closest to the robots, you want to be careful with this. Other than that, just make sure you have priorities. Super Scouts should be at the top of the list if present, and otherwise, bigger robots should be your focus for marking and milking. So, to recap, you should prioritize Mad Milk Slowdown, your speed and jump boost, your explosive, crit, and bullet buffs for your upgrades. You should also prioritize who you milk and mark to ensure an easier killing spree for your teammates. And most importantly, collect the money. But other than that, guys, you'll be a successful scout from there. You'll learn more tips tailored to certain maps as you go along, but this guide should help you not fall apart and get yelled at by all the 1,000 Tor snowflakes. So go out there and do your best, but most importantly, have fun. Other than that, guys, that just about does it for me. If you happen to enjoy today's video, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and maybe consider subbing to the channel. That way, you'll never miss a future upload from me. But with that all being said, guys, I hope I can upload more consistently in the future. Obviously, I'm trying to tackle school right now, but it's starting to slow down a little bit, and I'm starting to get back to the groove. So I'd like to upload more content, and like I said, please leave a comment letting me know what you would like to see, because that feedback can help me tailor my content to tweak to your likings. Other than that, guys, like I said, that's all from me for today. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Don't forget to enter the giveaway for the C.A.P.P.E.R pistol, and yeah, thank you, and have a good day.